Phil? Not another watch?
Hello everybody, and welcome for the very first time to Not Another Watch. My name is Phil, this is Baby Yoda, and today we're going to be looking at the watch that's been in my collection for the longest. The Citizen Eco Drive Chronograph Red Arrows edition. So without further ado, let's get into it. So this is it. This is the Citizen Eco Drive Chronograph Red Arrows edition. Reference number CA0080-03E. It originally came on a black leather strap. This is a replacement as the black leather strap gave up after so many years of use. And this is a Strapsco one. It's a black rubber with the mimicking the red stitching. And if you are interested, I have the original here. This is the original black leather strap. You see it's had several years of wear and eventually the loop gave up, so I replaced it with this. Only thing I did is I took the signed buckle off the original strap and added it to this. So yes, this is a stainless steel case, 42 millimeters, not including the pusher and the crown. You've got a 48 millimeter lug to lug. Then you've got 21 lug diameter, and it's only 12 millimeters thick. Red arrows insignia on the back. Yeah, and mineral glass, so it's not crystal. Remarkably, over the 9 years I've had it, it's not actually scratched up too badly. You've got a framed date window here. You can just about pick it out. It is kind of small. And then you've got the 3 sub-dials right there. It does have Lume. It has Lume on all the hour markers, the hands, and actually on the sub-dials too. And it's actually reasonably good to say that there's not a lot of area to fit that Lume in. It's 85 grams on this rubber strap. It does have a world timer, if you can see the marks here, and it's controlled by this, what looks like the helium escape valve, but it's not. It's actually a twisting crown that moves the world timers around. Yeah, and it's 100 meters water resistant. Yeah, and it's a pretty good watch. Now, for those who aren't familiar with the red arrows, and I'm thinking of most people in the States might not have heard of them. The British Air Force aerobatics team. I don't know if you can pick that out on the dial. It's got the branding of the red arrows on the front, and as I showed you previously, their insignia on the back. Yeah, the British Air Force's aerobatics team. They travel from place to place, air shows, doing all kinds of air acrobatics, often with like coloured smoke coming out of the back of the planes. The equivalent here, I guess, would be the Blue Angels, which I know Citizen do actually make a watch, or several watches, with the Blue Angels insignia and designs on them. Now, they've been making this one for 10 years now. They started production of this particular one in 2011 and are still making it. I got this one in 2012. It was a present, a birthday present, a 30th birthday present from my parents, so I'll let you do the math to how old I am. Yeah, and it's a really, really good watch. You know, it's available in the UK. It retails at $229 British pounds. That's around, I don't know, 318 US dollars roughly. And yeah, you know, it's just a really, really great watch. What originally attracted me to this watch was just the subtle way that the red stitching on the strap played with the highlights and accents, red accents on the dial. It's a really great size. I'd never owned a chronograph before, and I just fell in love with how it looked. The eco drive system intrigued me as well, and for those of you that are not familiar, the eco drive system is effectively a solar energy. You know, this is powered by light, any kind of light. So when it comes to the sun, artificial light that you've got around, this will, you know, run and run and run. It's 9 years old this year and it's still going. It's only ever stopped once, and that's when the strap went, and I put it in a drawer, forgot about it. And when I took it out to originally, when I decided to change the strap, it actually completely stopped. All I did was lay it on a table by a window and left it for a few weeks, came back to it, and it had recovered its charge, restarted running. And it, you know, it's just a fantastic system if for a non, you know, automatic watch, just something that you can leave, and that the more you wear it, the more you interact with it, it's going to keep running. You know, fantastic watch. And I don't know if you can see here, but there's little details like the red arrows playing on the timer hand. So if I press this, you'll see this running around. I'll try to insert some macro shots so you can see this better, and if I can stop it over one of those white indices, kind of, it's the red arrows playing, you know, it's the jet that they fly. It's little touches like that that make this watch really, really special to me. Let's put it on the wrist so you can see. There you go. I've got for reference, my wrist is a roughly 7¼ inch. It just wears so well. It's flat mineral glass, so there's no doming on it, and it's not as scratch resistant as sapphire. But at this price point, this is a really, really good watch. And I often think it's important to show the back of how the strap fits. Really, really nice here. So it gives you some idea of how it looks on a 7¼ inch wrist. So I've mentioned a couple of things I really like about it. Let me tell you what I have, and there's no great niggles here, but there's just a few things that you should be aware of. And again, I can only judge the watch I have. I haven't seen any of these watches in person myself, other than the one I own. The timing hand that has the lovely red plane there, the lovely red jet, that is slightly misaligned. No big deal to me, as this is more sentimental value for me. I love this watch because it was a gift from my parents. But I know some of you out there won't like that. Second of all, the insignia, and you may have already spotted, it is slightly misaligned on this. And again, you know, it may just be my watch. It may just be this particular one. It doesn't bother me so much. I don't see it that often. It's not a deal breaker for me. And of course, if you want to be really picky, this is mineral glass. It's not as scratch resistant as sapphire, crystal, and it would have been nice. A couple of my other gripes about this watch is it's reasonably busy, although I have to give it some marks because I've seen Citizen watches that are have much more busier dials than this. So in comparison to some I've seen, this is quite legible. But as for the things I really love about it, it's a super comfortable watch to wear. It just, I mean, I don't know if you caught it there. Look at the sunburst on those subdials. You know, those two subdials at the 12 and the 6. Look at that. I think that's beautiful for the beautiful detailing, and it's got like little flashes of those, you know, applied markers. And the lume's pretty good, like I say, excellent, and it's not too thick, so it sits really, really well. It's unsigned crown, I didn't mention that. I think I mentioned that it was 100 meters water resistance, but I don't know why you would want to take this in the water swimming, but you could, I guess. But it is not a push down crown, it is a pull and a push. Sorry, it's not a screw down crown, it's a pull and a push. So do that at your own discretion, I would say. But overall, fantastic watch. For the price, I would highly recommend it. And Citizen Eco Drives really, really do, you know, provide good value for money. Please, if you don't know anything or you don't own one, I would advise you to check them out. I think they're great pick up and go watches. Yeah, so I'll leave some links in the description to both the strap that I bought, some more information about this watch, the red arrows and the blue angels, should you wish to read any more. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching this first review on Not Another Watch. Please remember, if you have liked this video, please do like it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and hit the notification bell so you'll never miss an upload. Thank you so much again for watching, guys. I really, really appreciate it. Until next time, live life, love watches, and I'll see you in the next one.